Good morning. It is Wednesday, the 16th of May, 7:30 in the morning, and we are in front of the European Central Bank in Frankfurt am Main. There is a threat that the police will come and clean the camp, the Blockupy camp, today before 8 o'clock. The camp has been here for 7 months already and is now evicted due to the Blockupy actions in Frankfurt this week. We have here Yul, who has been in the camp for 2 weeks now and would like to give us a brief explanation of what is happening at this moment in front of the European Central Bank. Please.
Now there's a police and round about 30 minutes or an hour, we are not so sure, they will come and bring us away from here and destroy the tents. That's not so sure momently.
What kind of action will you take when the police will come?
We are sit on the ground and make a Sitzblockade, we block and we do nothing with hurt somebody. Mm-hmm. We only sit and say that we are free people and that we are focused to freedom and that we are against the corrupt system and this company and all the things what goes wrong on this planet. We are a free country and we have the right to go to school and so things, but the final point is that we are corrupted. We are so corrupted, and now it's the point where we say it's ending and we do something, and that's the action.
Tim and Hank. Tim has been taking part of organizing the Blockupy, and he would now explain us what is happening at this moment and how do this situation affect the coming Blockupy days. Please, Tim.
Hi. I think the police will take away all the people from the Blockupy camp. The Blockupy camp was Occupy camp was an important point for us because it was the basic camp for the next few days. We're trying to camp in all the green parts of Frankfurt, right here in the Taunusanlage. But equal, if Occupy still stands or not, we're going to do this, and we're gonna be very successful with it. And yeah, I think this will be another time motivating for us because they're trying to block us from the city, and so we're going to try to block them and their city because they don't give us a chance to stay here, and yeah, so that's it.
Do you consider that all the actions of Frankfurt city government and the police, the preventive actions, the Verbot and everything, mean that the city is taking you very seriously, that there is a real effect on what you are doing of the blocking?
Yeah, they don't just take us serious, they are very frightened about us. And in the press and everything, in the mainstream press, so-called, they wrote stories about these, left people who are gonna destroy the whole city and try to frighten just everyone who lives here in Frankfurt. But everyone knows that that is a wrong fact. We're not here to destroy something. Every people we met, we from the movement, we try to explain them what we're gonna do. We wanna demonstrate solidarity. We wanna occupy the so-called democracy. Yeah, and many more things that we're gonna do here. And yeah.
So it is important point also to show solidarity to the more southern countries who are more affected by the crisis at the moment, right?
Right, but we got here lots of people from Italy, from Greece, from Spain. Yesterday, today there will arrive about 200 people from Italy. We are a European movement yet, and so yeah, we're speaking in the name of all the people who are really affected from the crisis now. Yeah.
Thank you, brilliant. And then we have Hank, who has come here to protest. Would you briefly tell us why do you want to protest with Occupy and Blockupy movement?
Yes, because I think that protest is a very genuine thing for people in all countries in the world, and the way it was treated here in Frankfurt is. It seems to be illegal, but at least it is illegitimate. So I think that this is an opinion or an option for many people to really act against this whole crisis. And it's difficult to say something at the system, and there are always lots of words. The system, capitalism. You don't always know how to pronounce it, how to speak out. But I think this is a very general thing, and I think it's not wrong to say just I'm against this and that, and don't having the right answer for doing better. And so I think the way we are treated here by the police, I hope it will be peaceful, but if it won't, this would be, I don't know, such a scandal. Yeah, but I hope it will be peaceful. And it seems like the music is playing and people are happy.
I hope. Lisa, you have come here today or yesterday already, and I would ask you, why are you participating in this Occupy and Blockupy action this week?
Well, I participate here because I want to support the Blockupy organization, and I also want to stand out for our right for the people, and I'm against the Troika movement that is happening right now in Germany and in the EU, and the financial pressure on the people. And I came here yesterday, and I am not sure what's going to happen now. Now everything is pretty calm. We thought at about 8 o'clock the police will come and carry us away, but nothing's happened. Everything is peaceful here, and that was our aim, to have a peaceful protest, and it's working, I think, and we are having fun, and it's a really great community here.
So your commentary about this camp and about the situation?
We had this camp for 8 months, and it was all times a non-violent camp. And now the politicians and the police said we are so violent, and now we want to show that's not true. But it's violent to my trousers. But we wanted to show that we made this protest against this capitalist structures, and not against people, not against the police or the bankers. It's just for, it's a very difficult issue, and if we are kidding around, we want to show it's some kind of paradox intervention we do.
So, hello Thomas, I would like to ask you, why do you see Blockupy and Occupy action important, and why have you come here today?
It's important because the whole system is falling down, and too much people they are under pressure. If you see the Greece, if you see Spanish people, Portugal, Italy, the whole system fails, and the financial sector is the sector who controls all. That's a problem. Our government does not the job they bring on. They say we will work for the people, we will work for our country. That's not what they do, and therefore we're here.
So you do not agree with the German government politics on the handling of the Euro crisis?
No, not at all. Never.
Steven. Would you please tell me why did you come today to this Occupy camp? And if you are more involved in the whole Blockupy week, what is your vision of what is it for?
Okay, what is it for? For me, it's definitely the idea that it's possible to live in a more solidarity or a solidaritarian society and not in this kind of competition we are living in this capitalist system. And I just visited Athens in the Easter holidays. I was in Greece, I saw the situation, I know what happens to the people. They told me, and I saw their protest there. And that's our German and European policies which support the ideas and the topics of the financial industry, but not of the people. So this camp is a symbol for it, right in front of the central bank. And I was here in the beginning the whole time. And now I came back to support it again. Yeah.
So we need more North-South solidarity in Europe, right?
North-South solidarity in Europe. No, it's more a global solidarity that we need. Yeah.
Sure, but at this moment the situation is very polarized between, for example, Germany and the southern countries. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I think that Germany, some kind of way, profits from the crisis, and it's an attempt to get through these austerity measures and all the step policies for the German politics, German policies to profit and to get, I don't know, to become like first state in Europe who says in which way it shall go. And that's also for me a thing that I don't like. I don't want to have German in front of the decisions that are made. It should be for all people here in Europe, not just to the benefit for one state. Yeah.
So will you sit down now if the police come to try to evacuate the people from this camp?
Yeah, for me the symbol should be that it is an absolutely peaceful protest here, and I hope that there will be no act of violence. I hope also not from the side of the police. And as the situation looks at the moment, I think it's peaceful, colorful. There are many cameras and streams to the internet, so everyone can see what happens. And yeah, I hope they will show that they are peaceful too.
It is 5 minutes past 9 in the morning of 16th of May, and we are in the front of European Central Bank in Frankfurt, and the park and the Occupy camp in this park has just now been surrounded by riot police. They have put on their riot gear and surrounded the park on every side. On the camp, the protesters are preparing themselves for peacefully trying to stay on these grounds, while the police are planning to evict them very immediately. Hello, Anna. You have come today to help with the blockupying when the police will try to evict this camp. Can you tell me what is your opinion? Why have you come here?
Basically, me and my friend just came here because we were visiting it before. We were here after school and stuff. It was interesting for us. They told us everything about it and told us why they're here and everything. And then we heard that today it's the start, and we wanted to be there at the start and at the end, just to be there, just to have the feeling to have the right on a free opinion, even though there's police standing there, because it's totally peaceful. They don't do anything. It's yeah.
So you are not afraid of the police?
No.
It is 20 past 9, and the police has just given notice that the camp will be evicted, that everybody who will not leave this camp will be detained and taken away from the camp. We will wait what happens.
Wir möchten der Polizei nicht leicht machen. Das bedeutet aber nicht, dass wir in irgendeiner Form aggressiv sind oder uns wehren. Wir sind sehr friedlich. Es ist ein passiver Widerstand. Und
Jetzt sollen wir weichen. Wir haben nicht gelogen, wir haben nicht gehetzt, wir haben den Bürgern keine Angst gemacht. Und wir sind auch nicht diejenigen, die eine neoliberale Wirtschaftspolitik unterstützen, die hungern, leiden und sterben von Menschen überall unterstützt. Wir stehen dagegen und wir stehen für das Demonstrationsrecht. Deswegen sind wir hier. Und deswegen werden wir auch sitzen bleiben und ich denke, ich spreche im Namen von allen Demonstranten, wenn ich sage, liebe Polizei, Ihre Aufforderung, diesen Platz zu verlassen, ist abgelehnt.
It is 10 minutes to 12. We are in front of the European Central Bank and the police has now given 3 warnings and is coming to evict the Occupy camp at this moment. There are many people sitting on the center of the park who have painted themselves so as to make it more difficult and more disgusting to the police as to take them away. Look, they are all painted. It is 10 o'clock now and the police has started carrying the first people out of the camp. The police has also gotten some coloring of the paint that is used by the demonstrators as an effective and non-violent weapon. It is 20 past 10. The police has carried more than 15 people out of the center of the park. Even though the city government and the police do not allow this Occupy camp to continue, they have said that they will not arrest any people even though they have to carry them out of the camp. They will take the people out of the European Central Bank area and then seal the area and restrict the access of any people to this area during the Blockupy week.
Demonstrieren, was macht ihr denn hier? Lasst mich los!
dass das alles so friedlich hier abgeht. Ich weiß, es drängt mir der Zeit.
It is 10 minutes to 11. The police has now carried out everyone who was sitting in the front of European Central Bank on the center of the park. There are only some people of the press present and the police has asked everybody to leave. Hello Stefan, you have been carried out from the Occupy camp. Would you like to tell like a little explanation of the situation now, and how do you see that the situation will evolve to the Blockupy manifestations of the next days?
Well, I think it was a very peaceful demonstration, and so I think we have the right to be here and to demonstrate it because we are peaceful. But the police, well, they carried us away. I think I don't understand it. But now I think maybe other demonstrations, like on Saturday, there are some other demonstrations are going to happen, and maybe there are some more people. And I don't know what's it be with this camp, but I think it's going on the next time.
Yes, the demonstration will happen anyway.
Yeah, Saturday, yeah.
So hello Theo, you have been following what has been happened about the different verboten about this Blockupy action, and how the police has reacted to the plans. So would you like to say how it has seemed to you, the tactics of police?
Yeah, well basically they're trying to scare as many people as they can away from coming to the protests. One tactic was to send letters to over 400 people that some of them were at a demonstration on March 31st, and also people they just that are activists they thought would come. They sent a letter and saying you're not allowed in the city for these 4 days. Yeah, if you come into the city, you will be arrested and you could have a problem. That's one tactic. The other tactic is, the city said all the demonstrations are banned. Then this was challenged, and some of the demonstrations are allowed now. And because of this, the police said, okay, all these letters that you're banned from the city, they're not valid anymore. We cannot do it because of that. But nonetheless, this kind of creates confusion and scares people, and it costs a lot of time and effort to deal with the legal problems. The other thing is, yesterday there was a press conference of the police, and they never say how many protesters they think are coming, but they make sure to say 5,000 violent protesters. It's kind of like a repeating word they use. They use the word 5,000 violent protesters from all over Germany and other countries. They use, another thing they say, they want to protect third persons, that meaning average people, shop owners, etc., that might go to work and so on. They have to protect them. And they said they have to protect the European Central Bank as an institution because it is the same as a consulate or a government building to them, and they have the duty to do that. And he said, we will do that. So that's kind of hard. And he also said, interesting, we will protect peaceful protesters. And he said that a few times. So it seems that they will try the tactic of divide and conquer, either at the demonstrations or in general. So they maybe provoke the front, really enthusiastic part with the banners, and maybe they try to, or the back, or etc. And they will try to run in and see if they can break up the demonstration and then surround part of it. This tactic was used on March 31st. About 100 or 200 people were surrounded for more than a few hours, and they were all arrested or some form of arrest. And then, it's a tactic used very often.